Gergo Borlai.
Hello.
Welcome back to BeatIt TV.
Thanks
It's
for
been a
having me
while.
here. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. But it's never too late.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the current situation with the coronavirus, especially about what a stranded musician, a stranded drummer can do with his or her time when, there is nothing better to do because you can't leave your place, you can't go anywhere, you can't play, you can't tour. So, what do we do to stay focused, to stay, creative and positive?
Well, yeah. First of all, you have to handle the situation because it's kind of depressed. But as you said, you have to be positive. So you have to do all those things what maybe you never did before.
Yeah.
Especially in a locked situation where currently I am, when I have only just a small practice spot, nothing else. And no one can go out in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Actually in Spain, in the whole country. So I can go to my studio and I cannot touch my drums for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe more. So I also started to think about that. How can I stay creative? How can I be creative in this locked situation? So what I can really recommend for the people who are in the same situation like me and who are just maybe beginners is, just to running over all those exercises, what really, really needs to having a better hands. And I'm talking about, about the rudiments, for example. So it's a very, very good time now to practice and play over all of them. And also the combinations and variations of them. It's a very good thing. And also, it might be the time to fix the gripping, the stick controlling, the right position of the hands, and to use the best muscles, the fingers in the good way, and just watching your own hands and controlling what you are doing and what's your mistake, maybe,
Yeah.
It's all about that. And also because, there are countless of hours you can make a kind of daily routine with all these. And, because nothing affects your time. So even when you're watching movies, you still can practice. The only thing what should bother is the sound of the practice pad.
Yeah.
Which is, it's always quite the same. There are not so much colors on this small pad, but to having a little more experience, it might be a good thing to use a metronome, or might be useful to use a loop application or drum machine application to having fun, music experience somehow.
Yeah.
And also, speed up, it's perfect time for speeding up your hand, just continuously and step by step, to speed up the BPMs and having a faster hand, because now you can, because you have time.
True.
Like this. Yeah.
True. Even when watching all the episodes and all the seasons of the Game of Thrones, you can still do it.
Exactly. And the other thing just comes to my mind is you can combine your practice between the practice pad and between the pillow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. A pillow or a cushion. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pillow has no rebound. So if something gives you power and muscle, than the pillow is. And I know it very well because I was practicing only on pillows for years when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
that's why I got a quite fast hand.
Yeah.
And, you know, pillow has no rebound, so you have to use your muscles and your work. So then it means you will get a strong wrist, which is a good thing because we are talking about drumming, and everybody wants to play fast in some ways.
Yeah.
So something like that. And you know, if you are doing exercises, for example, just practicing, for example, only double strokes, and you're switching between the pillows and between the practice pad, it feels like switching between the snare and your last floor tone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
makes perfect sense. I mean, hey, Simon Phillips did it. We can do it too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now this time spent, you know, at home is also a good time to maybe check out some drummers who are not just as famous as, you know, Dave Weckl or Steve Gadd or whoever, but are equally as great. Are there any names you would recommend?
Well, I always have a good answer for this because there's one guy who is nonsensely underrated and has the same talent and capacity and quality like the names you mentioned. And this name is Kirk Covington.
Yeah.
Who is absolutely a one of a kind drummer. I cannot really say he's a drummer. He's a born super talented musician. He plays on piano. He's singing like God. Plus a monster, unlimited, one of a kind, unique drummer.
Yeah, true. So true. Yeah. Is there any Hungarian drummer you would recommend?
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of good young ones, but if I could pick up one name, there's one guy, middle 20s, called Matthias Geroli. His father was my drum teacher for a while when I was a kid. His father is a jazz drummer, a very, very good kind of Jack DeJohnette vibe or Billy Higgins vibe. So super jazzy, super free. And this kid though is just the opposite of his father, but extremely talented. But he's a hard user. He's a very heavy hitter, super fast, super precise. And you know, I can say he's a modern progressive heavy metal drummer, but because of his father, he has a huge knowledge of freedom and jazz music. What means he has this flow. So when you are watching his videos, watching him, you can see that nothing is orchestrated. Everything is just super spontaneous. And sounds just so good. So I really highly recommend to check that guy, Matthias Geroli.
Okay, we'll look him up for sure. Absolutely. Okay, now you are now based in LA, but you were just about to start a European tour, and that's why you are stuck in Barcelona, where your European base is, right?
Exactly, correct. So I just came back to Europe after NAMM show in the end of January, and I stayed here because I had some MD stuff. You know, I wrote and I MD the theater piece in Hungary, and then I came back to Barcelona to prepare myself for the tour with Frank Gambale, which was officially started on the 11th of March.
Yeah.
And then they canceled the whole tour 6 weeks on the 10th of March.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I totally agreed that, and I totally understand that. And I'm also saying, you know, just not risking that position to being, you know, sick. But in the same time, you know, I just noticed that, okay, if I have that much time here in Barcelona, then I will have a lot of time to practice and making and figuring out and creating new ideas. But since the government blocked the country and I started to get cancellations till the end of summer, I just noticed, okay, something else, and it's much more global. So I stuck here in Barcelona. Fortunately, with my wife, she's also here, so we are together. That's the best point.
Yeah, that's good.
But if I could suggest or advise one thing for anyone, then I would say stay home. Stay freaking home.
Yeah.
And then if you're staying home, then we can get over this sooner.
Yeah.
But it looks bad, but, you know, I'm trying to be positive and trying to be motivated. And, you know, we have to create something even if we have nothing.
True.
Because we are creative. But, you know, stay home.
Yeah. Stay home, but do something.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the whole trick. Okay, that's a good message. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
And I hope, you know, the drumming community, the people watching, you know, BeatIt TV will take at least some of your advice and, you know, use some of the experience you have shared with us. Thanks a lot again, and hope to see you on the road sometime soon.
Me too, and I'm wishing to you the same thing.
Yeah.
And stay healthy, stay strong, and stay home.
You too. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You have a good one.
You too.